Hello once again, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome back to the I just noticed Dio looks a little damaged here. I don't know if that's like on purpose. Yeah, I think it's on purpose. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and I am here in the normal, regular Darth Tuba studios. If you've been watching the more recent episodes, you'll know that we've been everywhere but here. Why is that the case? Well, mainly because this space was occupied with a lot of stuff that went off into the yard sale, and I think I've already mentioned in previous episodes that the yard sale has come and gone. The Star Wars yard sale got a lot of good customers, got a lot of feedback. I was extremely pleased with it, and people asked, so how much did you make? And I don't ever reveal that amount, but I am going to say that obviously in the end, I never made as much. It wasn't an investment. I did not sell toys for more than I made them. In a rare few, I was able to get more than what I paid for. But most of them I got what I paid for them or a little less. They were loose. I put them on display. It's fine. I didn't have any problem with that. But I did make enough money that I will be, in a future episode, getting over to Galaxy's Edge, maybe building another lightsaber or getting a legacy lightsaber or building a droid, or all the above. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm kind of wanting to sell off parts of the collection of these little tidbit things to maybe get something more valuable, but less of items more valuable, because I don't have a lot of space, and I've really enjoyed sharing it with everyone. But there is a limit to how much space I have, so I've been starting to thin things out, and I'm looking forward to utilizing the space that those things took up to find other things to put in. Now, having said that, let's talk about the two items that came in this week that I want to unbox, or at least one to show and one to actually unbox. We'll start with the one to show. And we have VC 218 Yoda. Empire Strikes Back. Comes with this little satchel that he can hang out with Luke on. Okay? I'm pretty sure this was just a straight repack. Maybe a slight upgrade on his face. I couldn't believe that they had not released in the VC number. Pardon the bolt. The Darth Tuba studio doubles as a lunch room, so right over here. So you might hear some beeps and whistles. Pay no attention. But I didn't realize that the VC numbered, Vintage Collection numbered figures, there are no Yodas. I believe there was a Yoda released early on when they were just kind of doing some tribute figures, but not one as part of the proper VC Vintage Collection figure. This is number 218, as you can see there, 218. And it's, really fantastic sculpt of the figure. Comes with the cane, and I like that they're still doing, to help argue the price point, they are still making, giving a few extras, although a cloth basket essentially, or backpack and a cane doesn't really amount to too much. But hey, I know prices go up. I'm not going to be one of the millions of people in other channels that complain about it. We all know it. Would I prefer it to be less? Yes, I would, but it is what it is. So this is a fantastic figure otherwise. I love the vintage Empire Strikes Back logo. As people who watch the channel know, I do not unbox these unless I damage the card, in which case then I would. I don't unbox them. I generally keep them in carded condition. Why do I do that? I like to have a collection of them. I do sometimes. I was opening up and unboxing other figures when Hasbro was releasing different types. Sadly, they seem to only be releasing these right now. However, these, I'm going to imagine, in the way we see them right now, their days are numbered, because, well, let's face it, I think they said a plastic-free packaging. I don't know if that's for most of it or all of it. If it's for all of it, then these are going away. And I'm assuming we're going to get something similar to the, to boxed things like this, where you just see a picture, like the Tauntaun there, where you just see a picture. Those I may decide to open up and unbox and just keep them loose, but maybe put in a display clamshell case. But we'll see. All right, so Yoda, way to go. Now, Hasbro, and I'm not sure if this is Hasbro. Let me look here. I guess it is. I don't know if they say it. I don't think it is. I want to show this to you. This is one of the Launch Edition Micro Galaxy Squadron, okay? And it is the Imperial Troop Transport, okay? Now, I gotta say that somebody at Lucasfilm, okay, yeah, it doesn't say Hasbro's name on it, so I think that this is either a Disney specific, has Disney's name on it, but no other thing. So I don't think this is Hasbro. If it's somebody else, it says, oh wait, oh, Jazwares. Okay, Jazwares. Sorry, Jazwares. Oh yeah, that's right. Jazwares was a different company. All right, so they got this license to do these miniatures. Now, here's the thing. Hasbro and all other companies, okay, they are going to put out all different types of things to see what sticks, right? Like, that's what happened with Galactic Heroes. That's what happened with Galaxies of Adventures. That's what happened with Forces of Destiny. That's what happened with Star Wars Lego. That's what happened with Hasbro 3 3/4 inch and Black Series 6 inch. They're going to try all different types of things. And Disney themselves are going to put like Elite Series, and then they're going to put out those like 8-inch figures and all these different things. And they're going to see what sticks, right? They'll put out a few items just to test the waters. Well, this is no different. This is what this company decided to do, and they put out this. Now, I have just unloaded a whole load of micro size action fleet from the 90s and 2000s. I just unloaded a bunch of them, but not all of them. Why did I not unload all of them? Well, first of all, if they never made a 3 3/4 inch version of a ship, but they did make a smaller version, I kept it because I feel like I want to have some representation of that. For example, Hasbro never released that Tri-Fighter with, you saw him briefly in Rise of Skywalker with the triangular wings instead of, the normal TIE Fighter wings. There was a Lego version of it which I was gonna get, and I kept putting it off, and now they stopped releasing it, so I lost my chance. But that's all right. I'll find it. Someone will make it. Maybe if they make it like this, I will definitely consider it. So, but like if you look on the back of other ones that are available, they have a TIE Fighter, they have an AT-ST, they have a Jedi Starfighter, they have an X-Wing, they have Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. This one, which I think is I think it's something from either Bad Batch or something else. All right, I might get that one too. All right, and the Imperial Troop Transport, I just love this vehicle. It is a throwback for those who don't know. The Imperial Troop Transport was not in Star Wars. It was never in Star Wars. It was designed and built and put together completely by Kenner. Kenner employees designed and built this. They said this is the kind of thing that should work in the show, off camera, because they were trying to create mid-priced or low-priced vehicles so that families could have some play value. And boy, did they knock it out of the park with the Imperial Troop Transport. It held like 8 stormtroopers or any kind of figures you wanted. It had sound effects, and by the way, folks, back in the 1970s, sound effects were incredible. Okay, it was basically like a little mini record that a battery-powered button you'd press, and then the thing would spin, and you'd hear like R2-D2, where are you? Or there's one, set for stun, or whatever the sound effects were. And I have like I think 3 of them. I have my original one that I played with. I have one newer one that came from Palitoy, the UK, without the electronics, and I think I have a third one that I just tried to see if I can get one that I've managed to find one for parts to try to create one, and now I have like a shell of one. And then, of course, I also have, they used one in Rebels, the cartoon, so they had kind of a cartoon version. And then they used another one that just came out last year for The Mandalorian. So this is that same one, but it's in a slightly smaller form. Well played, Lucasfilm, well played. Because, of course, this is the launch. This is what they're going to use to launch. Not an X-Wing, not a TIE Fighter. No, they use this one, which is the one that collectors like me really want to have. So I do love the box art. All right, it has a nice little image on the side, little kind of blueprint graphic on the back. Shows you some of the play features. But overall, I do want to have this as just the piece itself. So let's get it out of this box. All right, so I am excited for this. I will not, by any means, be collecting all of the different ones that come out. No, no, no. Sorry, will not be happening. Okay, cool. All right. So this is the thing itself. You know, doesn't take up a lot of room. Okay, has its little guns here. It has a little thing that opens up here, so you can put your drivers. It's got, I think, does it have a? Yeah, come pull this open, and it's got a little compartment inside, right? Playable feature, and then of course 6 different compartments that all have doors that open up. All right, really cool. I love the detail on this. I mean, that is a cool aspect of, you know, new toy technology, and that is the fact that they have been able to really do an amazing job of scaling down yet keeping the detail. I mean, maybe that's partially for 3D printing. Maybe that's just partially for just being able to do that. Now, this only comes with 2 stormtroopers. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to, oh, it looks like, ooh, did I miss a gun? No, one, okay. It looks like they have one without a gun attached. So I'm going to put one in the driver's seat. It's hard to see, you won't be able to see it on camera. And then the other one, I'm just going to drop in one of the side compartments there. If you can see that, but he's in there, right? Now, I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate, you know. Obviously, has wheels on the bottom, okay? So it rolls. Doesn't have any other play feature other than that. Only that the guns will move up and spin, right? You have the front guns that'll spin. Thing will roll. And then the doors open 90 degrees to let people out. I think these are meant to be like prisoner things, but still. And I think they used something like this in The Mandalorian. It was a little bit more beefed up like a tank, but it was not exactly like this. So really, really amazing stuff. I mean, you gotta love this, folks. You just do. And again, it doesn't take up too much room. So now, you know, anybody who watches the channel, like fast forward 5 years from now, and I'll probably be like putting that on the next Star Wars sale, but that's all right. For now, it's such a cool ship. It's such a cool thing to put on display. I might actually put it on display with like the bigger one, the bigger size one that Kenner put or Hasbro put out, but it's really neat and it makes it really cool. Can't see it because my camera's too high, but it just has a nice little play feature. So kudos to Jazwares. And I might be buying some of your other ones, you know. Definitely the light armored class flying wing, it looks like. And maybe the Jedi Starfighter too, I'm not sure. That one, I don't think I actually have a toy version. I have there was a Lego version, but I don't know if they ever made the, you know, the hyperspace ring. I don't know if they actually made that into a toy, like a Kenner size toy. So it would be huge. It'd be like this big. So that's probably why they didn't. So, all right, so we got our Yoda. Stay in the package, okay, and then this, and I'm just thrilled, okay. It's great to be back in the normal studio. I'll probably still do some, you know, more relaxed on the couch, on the sofa shows as well. But for now, that is all. That is it for this week's episode, or this episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba. I think we got a few new subscribers this week. Welcome to all of you. Be sure to leave some comments. Let me know your thoughts on this, on the Jazwares brand altogether. And until next time, folks. Oh, you can check me out on the War of the Stars podcast that I co-host with John Martali. Until next time, folks. May the Force and the toys be with you.